Hey guys and girls, and welcome to my small garage. This is a short video on how to remove the right drive shaft and its support. In the description you will find some related videos in case there are parts where this video is not clear. So I had to fix a coolant leak, and to do that I had to remove a lot of parts including the drive shaft. I will have a video about that coolant leak coming soon. Now, to remove the drive shaft, suspend the car and remove the right wheel.
Now remove this cutter pin. Remove this safety nut. This nut is very tight, so if you do not have an impact gun, then you'll have to refit the wheel and leave it on the ground and take it off. But you have to use a really long bar. What you have to do is remove this cap, put the wheel back, leave the car on the ground, and take this out. Remove this bolt from the swing arm. Next you need one of these presses to remove the swing arm. Finishing this, you need a crowbar and a lot of strength to remove it.
Tried with this short crowbar, but it didn't work. You need a way bigger crowbar, and a friend is useful to pull this off.
There is also a spacer here. You have to remove this also.
Unscrew the bolts from the shock and take them off.
To make it easier, just turn the wheel to the right.
Next, using the hammer, pound the drive shaft, but don't do it like me. Use the screw, turn it in a couple of times, and after that pound it. After the drive shaft axle went in, just pull it aside. Then refit the wheel hub on the shock using those two screws that you took out earlier.
Okay, it's not easy to do it by yourself, but it's doable. Now we'll move under the car to drain the gearbox oil and to remove the engine support. Small hint, the draining plug on the gearbox is a square. Normally you do not have this kind of tool in a toolbox, in a regular toolbox, so be prepared and either make one or buy one. As you can see, the gearbox drain plug is blocked by this trigger. So what you have to do, you have to first remove the engine mount from below the car, the central engine mount, and after that tilt the engine a little bit so you'll be able to drain the gearbox oil. You have to use a 13 key to remove these two bolts, one on this side and one on the other side, and we remove them both because we have to remove this support entirely. Second bolt out, and as you can see now the engine moves freely, and we just have to remove this support from here. But we'll use a jack and we'll pull a little bit the engine in the front, and we'll be able to remove this and have access to the shaft support. To move the engine even easier, we'll remove these 4 bolts to here to here. It's an E16 key, and do not worry, the engine will not fall. If you take these 4 screws out, this will lift completely and it will be impossible for the engine to move, except in the front and in the back. Place the jack under the drain plug of the engine and lift it until you have enough access to drain the oil from the gearbox. let's try to remove this support from here, and it's out. We'll let the oil drain, and after that we'll refit the plug and we'll proceed to remove the shaft. The shaft is fixed on its support with two screws that you can take out with the T40. One here and one on the other side. You have to only loosen this and the other one, and after that this bracket will slide up and you can remove the shaft. To access the other screw you need a longer key, and you just have to loosen it a little bit. So I managed to loosen this one also. Just be careful of the shaft position, because this groove will allow you to loosen it easily. If you lose both screws enough, you can put your hand and pull a little bit this pin, and after that slide it. Just try it, loosen a bit. You can remove them completely, but it will be very difficult to put this screw in its position. So that's why, and this is it. As you can see, you just have to loosen it enough, and after that just rotate this pin and you can remove the shaft.
Most likely your drive shaft will be stuck in its support. So to unstuck it, just take a big hammer, a pry bar or a socket extender and hit it really hard in this spot. Don't be afraid, you'll not break anything, and it's important to use a big hammer. I use a smaller one and I didn't have enough force to unstuck it. So just take a hammer and pound it real hard. It will go out.
Now carefully remove the shaft. Remove it. So,
and finally now I can remove the shaft support. To remove the shaft support, you have to remove this bracket. To do that, you have to remove these two screws. To remove the drive shaft support, you have 4 bolts, one upper, one in the middle, and 2 lower, which are hidden by this bracket.
The screws are out. That one is a 10mm and this one a 13mm. So now I will remove this bracket and continue with the screws from shaft support. So we have another 10mm screw there from the heat shield. Let's remove that also. We have another 10mm screw here, and this will allow us to remove the heat shield and to have access to the upper screw of the shaft support. Okay, first let's get this sensor out of the way. This is a very important sensor. If you break this, your car will not start. I will start with this screw, which is a 16. One bolt out. Now remove this one, also a 16. Second bolt. This bolt is next. Third bolt. So to make more room to be able to take off the last bolt, the upper bolt of the shaft support, I fitted the jack under the gearbox, and I tilted it a little bit so I can get the key in. So this is the last bolt, and you can push a little bit the heat shield to have enough room. If your heat shield is in one piece, then you'll have to take it out. It has a plastic pin rivet, plastic rivet here, and you can break that one and replace it after. I will show you when I'll take it out. The last bolt, the upper bolt, is out.
After you remove all the screws, you need the pry bar. The shaft support stands on some dowel pins, so you need a pry bar to pry it out.
So now I have to mount the drive shaft support. It has a single position. You cannot install it wrong. You have to pay a little bit. It has 4 screws, one here, here, and another one here. This one here, it is a little bit different because on it you'll have a heat shield fixed, and this heat shield comes like this. So it's fixed here. It has a plastic pin here, and it's also fixed with this screw here. So before you install it, clean a little bit the drive shaft seal. It was a little bit rusty on mine, so I clean it. I hope the drive shaft will slide easily. Okay, and now all I have to do is straighten a little bit the metal, because I bent it when I remove it. I will tighten it with some screws, and on this side the same. You can easily bend it, and this is how it looks. This is the plastic pin, and this is the position, and let's put it back. So to refit the shaft support, you just have to put the support on those 2 pins, and after that put the screws back. I had to raise the engine again with the jack, because I needed room to refit the support. So this is what I'm talking about, one washer above and one below, and will hold the heat shield in place, and it will not rattle. Refitted all the screws, and also tightened the heat shield so it will not rattle. You have to refit this bracket, and this bracket comes in these clips here, and you also have to put it on the upper screw. And here we also have a screw. Just be careful not to lose it. Refit this bracket. After that we'll insert the shaft. This half a ring safety, you have to pull it towards you a little bit, and after that slide it up. If you try to slide it here, it's not possible, but if you pull it a little bit, it has a channel and you can slide it, and now you can refit the shaft. Refitted the shaft, put the safety ring back, and now I will tighten both screws and refit the shaft to the wheel hub, put the wheel back, and leave the car on the ground. To finish the job, refit the center mount support under the car, also refit the engine support above the car, and refill the gearbox with oil. And that's about it, you're done. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the only reason that I removed the shaft was to reach this pipe. You'll have a video coming soon. Okay guys, I hope this was helpful. I left some other video on how to remove the shaft in the description. See you to the next one. Bye!